Battle of Realms Day 2, let's do this.
So some of you caught yesterday's matches. If you haven't seen that, I will link it in the caption for this video so that you can see how we did for day 1. So this is day 2 of Bout of Realms, my first ever attempt at playing Bout of Realms, and I'm with a team that is friends from my clan and warband and friends from another warband and clan as well. So a nice mix of people that I've played with for a really long time basically. And yesterday was a total mixed bag. We had some high resonance teams, or a high resonance team that totally wiped the floor with us, and we had some easier matches as well. So we'll see how this match goes today. There's a couple of players that I recognise that we're against. One of them is in our alliance and other players are from our server as well. So I think a few people struggle to find teams with people that they play with regularly. For this lot of Bout of Realms, a lot more people are playing it. I've noticed there's been a lot more activity for it on the server, on Discords, and just in general, a lot more players are interested in participating in this compared to the previous times of Bout of Realms. It's not been as active as what I saw this time. Now at this point you can see that at spawn the enemy team aren't really able to get out of spawn, so I was just kind of staying around our effigy for a while just in case anyone pushed through, which they didn't. And then I figured, hey, I'll just return to the center and wait by the Guardian for the Guardian to spawn. Obviously, as I mentioned yesterday, in Bout of Realms the Guardian spawns at 800 points rather than the 1000 points as it would in Tower War, Dispute for the Accursed Tower, or Conqueror mode. So yeah, Guardian has spawned here and we'll take it down pretty quickly. Me and my teammates that are already here. So this match, as you can tell already, is a victory for us. So we'll take a look at the score in a moment as well. I could have kind of chased kills at their spawn point, but I decided not to do that. But yeah, so this first match was a victory. And let's take a look at the overall result here. So yeah, not too bad there, but straight into match 2. And we already looked at some of the players. A few of us recognized players from Battleground and already knew that this match was going to be challenging. It was a team from the clan Maximum Effort. Some of you may remember they were on my original server and they left the cluster when our alliance formed that our clan is currently a part of. So the clan I'm in is Niflheim, and we're with Blood Reapers and Bloodthirsty Teddy Bears in our alliance. And yeah, Maximum Effort left the server shortly after our alliance formed and joined Books of Callan. So we knew that some of these players would be strong. They're generally high resonance players in their clan. And they had a little bit of a mixed team, which we'll take a look at the end of this match. But this was definitely difficult. They had several Blood Knights on the team and a Necromancer with 7k potency. So Blood Knights are really OP in PvP at the moment because they have crazy amount of immunity. I think a few people have been mentioning in the chats in game and on Discords that new essences for certain classes are also kind of broken, which I'm kind of aware of. Unfortunately, that's not the case for Wizard. Wizard's new essences pretty much suck. And I still haven't found all of them, believe it or not, like this far into a new difficulty. And yeah, I still have not found all of the new Wizard essences, which is why I haven't been making videos on them. So yeah, as you can see, this was definitely a challenge. We only have 2 towers left, the one at the bottom of the map near our spawn, our home base, and the one on the left that they're trying to kind of take. And so I was trying to defend this tower, but yeah, 2 Blood Knights and a Necromancer with crazy summons and potency. You can't really do much against that. So this match, you can kind of already tell, is challenging and probably going to be a loss. But yeah, there was some much higher resonance players in this match than our team. So our average team Rizzo, I think, is 5.3k when I worked it out yesterday. It's around about 5.3k. So nice mid Rizzo team that we're playing on. Some of our guys are slightly higher resonance, some of them are slightly lower resonance, but the maximum resonance of any of our team members is 6k. So yeah, not the hugest resonance team like some that we've seen in Bout of Realms so far. And obviously the leaderboards, I'm not going to show you the leaderboards. I totally forgot to film it, to be honest. But yeah, the leaderboards, you can imagine it's all whale teams that are in the top kind of 25 teams for the servers as well. So obviously Bout of Realms is cross server. and that is what makes it even more challenging. So as you see, at that point I ran straight into that necromancer that they're only 4k resonance, but they have 7k potency. So yeah, and necromancer is another class that's kind of broken at the moment as well, so we won't talk about that. But yeah, just waiting to revive here, and you can see already from the scores we're not doing so hot against this team. So at this point I was like, I'm gonna revive and try and fight back a little bit, but this wasn't really happening, and we only have one tower that you can see is actually their tower near their base. I was trying my best to fight these people, but as you can see, just killed so easily by these players, by that Blood Knight. Again, I think they're the only person, other than that necromancer killing me once, this Blood Knight just killed me over and over again, and I really couldn't do anything against them. And I managed to up my armor pen for this as well, so I'm literally like 6.9k armor pen, and still had a hard time. But I ran to the center because I figured maybe I can sneak past and kind of wait for the Guardian, because it was getting close to the 800 points. And as you can see, they all just followed me. So yeah, I was trying my best, but you can't really do much when it's just like, yeah, you and one other player from your team together. So yeah, this match was a real challenge, and I know a lot of people have matches like this, and I know that for some people their matches against my team were like this tonight as well. So yeah, basically it's that same as yesterday, a normal match or an easier match, whale match, and then we'll have more of a challenging or more of an interesting match towards the end with any luck. But yeah, this is not fun when people just kill you so easily. But we'll take a look at their stats at the end of this match, which will be any moment now, because as you can see, they're coming up to the maximum points for the battle as well. So yeah, and they'll probably get the points before I actually manage to revive here. So there we go, resurrected there. Try again, probably get taken down really easily again. Yeah, they were hitting hard, some of these guys, and you can see the dots that are on me there as well. But yeah, they're going to get to those points before we get to do anything. So that match was obviously a defeat, as you can tell. You could kind of tell from the beginning, the first couple of minutes normally are a bit of a sign. So yeah, this was the team that we were against. So we'll take a look at these guys, and you can see 8.7k armor pen, and yeah, over 8k resonance. The next player, 6.1k armor pen, 6994 resonance, so 7k resonance. Third player, this guy, 7,300 resonance. So I'm not going to go through the other guys in the team. Everyone else in the team was 4k or under. But yeah, having several high resonance players in the team does make a difference, even if your overall resonance is lower. Whereas with our team, as I said, we kind of have fairly similar resonance to each other, so a little bit more of a balanced team overall. But yeah, all it takes is to have a couple of whales on the team to make it a lot easier. So this match, they were missing some players like our first match. And they were they were much lower resonance players. I think their maximum resonance player was around 2,000. They're possibly new players as well, because some of them didn't have the fully upgraded gear. So some of them had gear levels still at like 20, 25. So yeah, this was an easier win for us. I do always feel for these players when they're kind of new, but at the same time, I kind of wanted to just win the match. So we kind of carried on pushing forward with the victory, and I didn't want to spawn camp them as such. I didn't want to go straight up to the barrier or anything like that, but I thought I would just hang around here to make sure that they can't come down to the effigies and take the effigies that we've already captured. So yeah, but this team was, as I said, slightly newer, lower resonance players, and it would be nicer in Bout of Realms if it kind of worked a little bit like Battleground, or like Battleground used to, where it kept similar resonance players for the preliminaries at least. Like if the preliminaries were all more balanced with resonance, it would make it much more interesting for everyone taking part. And then if the semi-finals were, you know, more mixed than what this is, because like I said, it doesn't feel fair on the lower resonance guys, and even the mid resonance guys like us, when you're facing players that are like 8,000 resonance. Like, why not just put all those players against each other? There's enough whale matches, there's enough whales signed up to this event. I know this because half of the whales are on our server. So yeah, but yeah, I did take some of the kills this time, just because. But yeah, I do wish that it was a little bit more balanced with the resonance in the teams it matches against each other in Battle of Realms. I think it would make it much more enjoyable for everyone that actually takes part. So yeah, second match was a victory. So we got 2 wins and 1 loss for the second day. So the exact same as yesterday. This was the overall result. And yeah, we'll take a look at the score so far. As I said, we are not ranked on the leaderboard or anything like that either. And I'll show you as well. One thing I forgot to show you yesterday was the rewards. So you do get some rewards for it. But that's it from me for this video. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Let me know how it's going for you if you've been taking part. And I'll see you tomorrow in the next one. Have a great day.
Official Diablo Partner.